Have you ever looked at someone and thought, why are they moving forward and I am still here? Maybe you saw a person with less education, less experience, less talent, but somehow they keep growing, and you stay in the same place. Why? Today we are talking about something powerful. Not money, not business, not luck. We are talking about mental poverty. And before we start, welcome back to Simple Speak English. If you enjoy calm English listening and powerful life topics, please subscribe and join our family. We learn English, but we also learn life. Now let me ask you something. What if being poor is not only about money? What if a person can have money, but still think like they are poor? And what if someone has very little money, but thinks rich? Interesting, right? Let's begin. Many people stay poor mentally because they believe life happens to them. They say, my family was poor. My city has no opportunity. I am too old. My English is weak. My luck is bad. Maybe some of these things are true. Life is not fair. Some people start the race closer to the finish line. Others start far away. But mental poverty begins when a person says, this is my life forever. That sentence is dangerous, very dangerous, because the moment you stop believing change is possible, you stop moving. Imagine two men, both lose their jobs. The first man says, that's it, my life is over. The second man says, this hurts, but maybe this is a new beginning. Same problem, different mind, different future. Mental poverty often sounds like this. I can't. It's impossible. People like me don't succeed. I missed my chance. Have you heard these before? Maybe from others, maybe from yourself. Don't worry, most people do, even successful people. The difference is not that successful people never feel fear. The difference is they keep walking while afraid. Let me give you a small example. Imagine a child learning to ride a bicycle. He falls, boom, again, boom, again. His knees hurt. He looks at the bike like it is his enemy. Maybe he even says, I hate this bicycle. The bicycle says nothing. The bicycle is innocent. Poor bicycle, it is just standing there. But the child tries again. One day, he rides, and suddenly he forgets all the falls. Life is similar. Many adults fall once and stop forever. That is mental poverty. Another reason people stay poor mentally is comparison. Comparison is everywhere now. Open social media, someone bought a new house, someone is traveling, someone made money, someone looks perfect, someone is smiling in 10 different countries, and you are sitting at home eating yesterday's rice. You think, my life is terrible. But you do not see the truth. People show highlights, not reality. Nobody posts, today I cried in my car. Today I felt lost. Today I was afraid. People usually post the movie trailer, not the whole movie. Mental poverty grows when comparison becomes a daily habit. Instead ask, am I better than last year? That is the real competition. You versus old you, not you versus the internet. Another big reason, people stop learning. This one is huge. Some people finish school and say, done, I know enough. Really? Life changes every year. Technology changes, business changes, language changes, even children change. You buy them shoes today. Tomorrow they need bigger shoes. Children are like secret agents. You blink, and they grow. Learning keeps the mind alive. Read books, listen, observe, ask questions, stay curious. A curious mind becomes stronger. A closed mind becomes smaller. Let me tell you a story. A man worked in the same place for 20 years. Every day he complained. The pay is bad. The boss is bad. The future is bad. Someone asked him, "What are you doing to improve?" He said, "Nothing." 20 years. Same complaints, same actions, same results. This is painful, because sometimes people want a new life. But keep old habits. You cannot plant apple seeds and expect oranges. Life does not work like that. Mental poverty also comes from fear of mistakes. Some people wait for perfect timing, perfect money, perfect skill, perfect confidence, perfect weather, perfect coffee, perfect chair, perfect mood. My friend, perfection never arrives. Action comes first. Confidence comes later. The first video is awkward. The first English sentence sounds strange. The first business idea may fail. The first step feels uncomfortable. That is normal. You know what is more dangerous? Doing nothing. Nothing feels safe. But sometimes nothing steals years. Years. Think about that. Years. Another mental trap is blaming everyone. The government, the family, friends, the economy, the weather, the neighbor's loud dog. Okay, maybe sometimes the dog is guilty. We can give him 10% responsibility, but not everything. Blame feels powerful for a moment. Responsibility changes life. When you say, "This is my problem," you also say, "I have power." That is freedom. Mental poverty says, "I am stuck." Mental strength says, "I will find a way." Not, "I know the way." Just, "I will find one." That small difference changes everything. Let's talk about comfort. Comfort is beautiful. A warm bed, soft blanket, good tea, quiet room, wonderful. But too much comfort can become a prison. You say, "I will start tomorrow." Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Then suddenly, it is 5 years later, and you ask, what happened? Nothing happened. That was the problem. Growth lives outside comfort, not far outside. Small steps, tiny steps. Read 1 page, learn 1 word, walk 10 minutes, save $5, practice 1 idea. Small actions become big results. People laugh at small steps until they see where those steps lead. Another reason people stay poor mentally is they think success belongs to special people. They think, "He was born lucky. She is different. They have secret advantages." Sometimes, yes, life gives different cards, but mindset still matters. History is full of people who started with almost nothing. No money, no support, no confidence, only hope. Hope is powerful. Never laugh at hope. Hope built cities. Hope built companies. Hope changed lives. And here is something important. Mental wealth is not arrogance. It is not saying, "I am better." No, mental wealth says, "I can grow." That is all. Simple, powerful, healthy. You do not need to become rich tomorrow. You do not need $1 million. Start with a richer mind. Wake up and ask, what can I learn today? What can I improve? What fear can I face? What excuse can I remove? Those questions change people. little by little, day by day, year by year. And one day people look at you and say, "Wow, you changed." They think it happened suddenly. It did not. It happened in quiet moments. The mornings nobody saw. The practice nobody noticed, the effort nobody clapped for. Success is often invisible before it becomes visible. Remember that. Before we finish, I want you to think about one thing. If your money disappeared tomorrow, what would remain? Your habits, your mindset, your discipline, your courage. Because those things are real wealth. Money can leave, skills stay, character stays, learning stays, hope stays, and maybe today, you are not poor. Maybe you are simply waiting to believe in yourself again. That changes everything. Thank you for listening today on Simple Speak English. If this message touched your heart, subscribe to the channel and continue learning English with us. And remember, do not ask only, "How can I earn more money?" Also ask, "How can I build a richer mind?" Because a rich mind can build many things. A poor mind loses even good opportunities. Take care, keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next lesson.